series.
And I'm Dre.
I'm Dre.
And I'm Ray.
No. I mean, we did try to dress the same today, so that's kind of cute. But anyways, so today we went over Wi-Fi, particularly having to do with Soltinho, but also just kind of general structure and playing around with it. Because the whole point of this is to have fun, and if we're not having fun, we're doing it wrong. So, what we did first was we did some walking. So, with Soltinho in a big circle, but we're just going to do it in a straight line to show you. We start on the right, we go boom, touch it, boom, touch it. The idea here is that Soltinho in its most basic form is just walking with a little bit of torsion to each side. So when I step on my right, I turn my chest gradually to the right. When I step on my left, I turn my chest gradually to the left. This also serves to allow us to prepare to one side or the other if we want to add a turn. So when it's time for me to turn to the left, I have already prepared to my right side and can then turn more easily. Preparing to the right, turning to the left. That's the idea, okay? Eventually, you will learn this horrible, terrible, evil thing called reverse Soltinho, where you will do all of that to the other side, rotating in the other direction with your partner, and it's like the worst thing ever, and I hate it, but it's also really good for you, and it's really fun. So, but today, all we did was Soltinho the normal way. So we went into it from a send away. You can do it with just walking around your partner like a little shark. Okay? Walk around and turn. But when we do it with our partner in Wi-Fi, we take turns turning. So first I go on the left to turn, and I walk on the right. Dre walks on the right and turns on the left. And we circle each other like so. The way that this works and the way that we stay in this formation is we are aiming to go towards our partner's left side from our perspective. Yeah, their right shoulder in reality, left side in our perspective. We can, inside of this, communicate many things. For example, if we are doing our Soltinho, and I realize that we have a lot of space on my turn, I can go out to the outside of the circle and make it bigger. I can also make it a little smaller by aiming in towards my partner's shoulder to then close it, okay? Similarly, if Dre wants to make it big on her left turn, she'll take it way out. Or if she wants to come in and ask me to catch her, she'll aim in towards my shoulder, yeah? So this is something both leads and follows can initiate, and both people should understand and respect what's being said. Another way you can do this is to run away from someone. So let's say that I started us in Soltinho, and I come in to catch Dre, but I didn't wear deodorant today. She can run away by going out towards the outside of the circle, okay? This is something that used to come in really handy back when stealing was a bigger thing in Zouk, which is not as much anymore, thank goodness, because some rando dude that you didn't want to dance with would just come in and be like, oh, let me kick you, little lady, and you'd be like, no, go away, and turn away from them really quickly. So yes, this is something you can kind of use to expand and contract the size of the Soltinho. Another thing that you can do is to vary the things that you're doing. So we did an exercise where we were just in a basic step, and one partner would hold the line while the other partner went off tempo and did things that was not on the tempo, and then get back into the tempo at the end. And then we switched turns, and the other partner did that. This is something that is kind of an unspoken rule in Zouk, is that if both of you are in some kind of format and the other partner breaks the format but you're not sure what to do, you stay in that format until the end of time, or until one of you takes you back into the format that you were in. So for example, if we're doing Soltinho and Dre decides to do something crazy that's not Soltinho, and I'm just gonna go, okay, that's cool. I'm just gonna smile and nod and keep doing Soltinho until she gets back into it with me, and then we can resume our regularly scheduled programming, okay? We also did a little exercise, let us follow the leader, where one partner introduces something, usually on the turn, and then the other partner can do it just to play around. Makes sense? And this again can be initiated by both lead or follow. Oh, one more exercise. There was also the turns. So at their core, Soltinho is just walking, right? So we can add turns onto either of those halves. I'm going to scoot you out this way and do a big circle. So I can start on the left and turn for 3 tum-ta chicks, or I can start on the right and turn for 2 tum-ta chicks, and I'll show you that now. This is something you practice later. So I start on my right. Right, left, right, left, right, left. That's a normal Soltinho. To do multiple turns, I will go boom, ta, chick, and then I will keep turning for 3 tum-ta chicks to the left. Tum, ta, chick, tum, ta, chick, tum, ta, chick, back to walking. Or, this part's the really hard part, boom, ta, chick, boom, ta, chick. Hold on, sorry. Boom, ta, chick, boom, ta, chick, boom, ta, chick, boom, ta, chick, back to Soltinho. I started the turn on my right to the left. Always turning to the left for a normal Soltinho. You turn to the right for a reverse Soltinho. Okay, so same thing, we're still walking forward, tum-ta chick, but I'm just adding spins on top. Does that make sense? Great.